darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here. For those of you who are returning and who are my subscribers, thank you for coming back for another message from Spirit. Just a quick note, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I am available. My calendar is open. Check out capellawellness.com. I have plenty of services there because I do a lot of work with my clients, and check out the Capella memberships that I have as well. You get exclusive content. It's kind of like Patreon, but I built it on my own platform where you get additional guidance like what needs to be healed for the month, what needs to be unblocked for the month, and you will also have access to daily guidance. I will do videos for every day of the week. It's at least 3 to 5 videos a week to help supplement the readings that you watch here on YouTube, okay? There are different tiers. All of the different tiers have different perks, so I would highly recommend that you check that out to help you with your spiritual growth, because that's what this is about. All right, guys, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are doing absolutely wonderful. I send you much love and many blessings, as I always do. And I want to wish you a happy 4th of July if you celebrate that. I can't believe at the time I'm recording this, July 4th is this weekend. June is almost over and we're really speeding along through the year. So happy 4th to you and your family. Hopefully it's a good one and hopefully it won't rain. So let's see. What we're going to do here, Pisces, is we're going to see what's going on with you, what your obstacles are, what lessons you're learning from this situation. Because when you do that, it helps you with your spiritual growth and your healing. Because that's what this is for. All right. We're then going to get guidance from Spirit on how to best navigate these energies, what your wellness message is, going on with love and relationships for you, and lastly, or at some point in this reading, we will see what the new moon in Cancer is bringing you, which occurs on June 28, 2022. Either when you watch this, it'll be the day of the new moon in Cancer, or it'll be after. Just remember that the new moon energies last for a few days. All right, and it is a water sign, so check where 7 degrees of Cancer is in your chart to see how this is really going to affect you, what planets are there, or what is there. Okay, enough of that. We're now going to see what's going on with you. What is going on with Pisces at this time? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I love how it just went bloop. It just like fell face up, staring me right in the face. All right, Pisces. We have the 3 of Cups. Maybe you're celebrating something, and I was just talking about the 4th of July. So if you're being invited to an event or something, even if you don't celebrate that, if you're being invited to a wedding, invited to a wedding or some sort of hangout or whatever this is, anniversary, graduation, birthday, whatever, go and do it. Go have some fun, okay? This is a time for celebration, Pisces. I really like this energy. You guys, it seems like you've accomplished a lot these past few months, maybe past few years. Okay, maybe 3 years or more than 3 years. I'm seeing for some of you, you've done a lot in the past 3 years. So whatever you've done, Pisces, it's time to really pat yourself on the back. Go out with friends, hang out with people. Go grab the people that are close to you, that you love the most, and just enjoy yourself, okay? Don't be a homebody, all right? Because I know some Pisceans can tend to be a little bit introverted and homebody. I know I'm kind of a little bit like that too, or I used to be. But this is just to go out and have fun, all right? Go attend social events. Go be with people. This is like being with your soul tribe, or really communicating with your soul tribe, or whatever this is. It's a time to have fun, Pisces. I don't know what else to say. It's pretty lively energy. This is also about an accomplishment that you've made with regards to your healing of your well-being. There are breakthroughs here. There is an expansion of happiness, is what I'm hearing. But whatever this is for you, Pisces, I'm hearing, don't be a homebody. Don't stay at home. Go do something fun. Now, I'm also getting a warning for somebody here. Be careful with the drinking. If you have a tendency to have an alcohol problem, be careful with that while you're socializing, okay? Either you pass up on the drinks or you only have one or a couple. I don't know who that's for, but that's what I'm hearing. But remember, this is not going to resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching, just keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself, okay? So just, there's nothing else left to say. Spirit is like, just go have fun. Enjoy. There could be something about a reconciliation with someone, a reunion with someone. What do they want me to say with that? You could be asking somebody out on a date, or somebody's asking you out on a date, or you're going somewhere to some event together, whether it's with a friend or a family member or something like that. Whatever this is, have fun. But there is somebody here who wants to reconcile with someone, but they're going to invite them somewhere where they can have fun, but also be in a very lighthearted, playful place, if that makes sense, where it's not going to be so tense. Because I'm getting a sense here with this reunion, with this reconciliation, you may have not seen this person for a while, maybe 3 years, or you haven't spoken to them in 3 years, or it's been almost 3 years since you haven't seen them, spoken to them, something like that. Wow, I just heard it might be 3 years to the day, almost to the... Guys, you need to bear with me because my guides just told me something. They told me to go look at a calendar. I'm recording this on June 27, 2022. Okay? Yeah, okay, Spirit. I just got a message for myself, so don't mind me. But it could be 3 years to the day, or almost 3 years to the exact, where you either haven't hung out with this person, you haven't talked to this person, you haven't enjoyed this person. I'm hearing like, see this person, okay? Maybe where you last left off, you were having a good time and then ended up turning out so well, perhaps. Maybe you did have a reunion, or you had a reconciliation with your counterpart or with a friend or somebody, and everything was fine until afterwards. Like you guys just maybe went into a final separation phase. I don't know. That's for somebody specific. Either way, go have fun. But that's weird that came out. I specifically heard almost 3 years to the exact date. Now, if it's a 27th, 28th of June or something, and you know when was the last day that you hung out with somebody or somebody close to you, or if it was the last time you and your counterpart reunited, that's very, very significant. It could be very well for just one person here. The bottom of the deck is a Justice card. Somebody's going to do the right thing. This is also about you guys doing the right thing. Do what is right for you, okay? Go have fun. Go enjoy yourself. I know you guys been through quite a bit, okay? There's no reason to continue to be in hermit mode and to just like hide in the shadows and not enjoy life. Life was meant to be enjoyed, Pisces. Please go do something fun. You need to do something for yourself, all right? I did hear something again about the drinking thing, or overdoing it with the partying. Be careful. Or being overly influenced by third parties. Okay? Because there could be a karmic lesson that you need to learn from this. Now, I am getting for a few of you, you could really be reuniting with your person or somebody. If this is a counterpart, and this is for some of you, not all of you, this could very well be, depending on where you're at in your journey, you are reconnecting with them, but there's going to be a karmic lesson to be learned here, okay? For some of you, this is not your final reunion here. This is not your final one. This is supposed to get you to learn something, or to test you whether you're going to stand in your integrity or you're going to speak your truth or not. Okay? This is a kind of a heads up for some of you. All right? Because some of you, you're going to be tested. Whether you're going to be your authentic self, stand in your integrity, or you're going to go back to being that other person that you really shouldn't be. You're not going to be your authentic self, right? And if you're going to hold back the truth, then this reunion here is, you're going to move into another separation phase and go through more lessons and things like that, things of that nature. That is not for all of you. You know where you're at. But there are some others of you here that justice is being restored. God is bringing you both together so that you can speak, you can talk to each other honestly, okay? Clear the air, let everything out on the table, speak your truth, they speak your truth, you speak your truth, all of that stuff. Because there is another group here where this reconciliation here, this reunion is it's not the last time you come. Yeah, it's kind of like you reunite and that's it. And then it leads to harmonious sacred union is what I'm hearing. Okay? But it starts off with this date, with this event. You're going to have fun together. You're going to enjoy yourself. Whether it's your counterpart or not, there's something karmic here. But if you have learned, some of you have learned your karmic lessons. You have nothing to learn with regards to this connection here, which is why for some of you, this is your final one, where you go hang out, you go have fun. But again, you're going to be in a lighthearted environment and you're going to enjoy yourselves. But you're going to have heart-to-heart conversations and you're really going to speak the truth to one another. But at the same time, it's not going to be so serious, because there are a lot of things that have been left unsaid that need to be said. So again, if you know for a fact that you've learned your karmic lessons, especially if you have not talked to this person in a long time, I'm getting for some of you, if you have not talked to your person or you haven't seen your person like about 3 years or so, then those are the ones who, when this event happens or you guys come together, this is the last time you will ever be separated is what I'm getting, because you've learned your lessons. This is also for somebody here to do the right thing and reconcile with somebody. Again, whether it's your counterpart, your friend, a family member, a sibling, whatever this is. This could even be something of a legal matter for somebody else, where if you're having legal issues, you've overcome some legal battles. Maybe you had a big court case or there was something huge that was occurring in the whether it's a custody battle or an inheritance type of thing or whatever this is. There's something legal here for another group of you or just a few of you, and justice was restored. It worked in your favor. It's now time to celebrate that. Because for somebody here, this was a very long, drawn-out battle with the court or with somebody at court, okay? You may have been in court with siblings, friends, family members, something like that, okay? People that you know. But there are a few people here where if there has been a court battle that has been long-standing here, it lasted for, I'm hearing a long time. There's something about number 11 days, 11 weeks, 11 months. I don't know. Either way, I'm hearing there's victory here. It's time to enjoy yourself because this legal battle is over. All right. There's a lot coming in that just came out of nowhere. But yeah, there's somebody else here who needs to do the right thing and reconcile with someone, to go invite them out. Hey, you know what? Let's go do something fun. Let's go out for drinks or whatever. Let's go to this event. Let's go do this. Let's go on a trip. Let's talk about things. Because it's either you or your person, Pisces. You know that you need to clear the air. You know you need to speak your truth, because you could have been hiding your truth for a very long time. All right? You got to come in and balance the scales. You got to do what is fair and just. God always expects us to do what is righteous and to do what is just, right? So God is calling you to do that. I'm hearing it again. Do the right thing, Pisces. And this ties into you speaking your truth. But you're going to do so with, in a fun environment. Going out with somebody or taking them somewhere, whatever this is, or hanging out with them. But the air is going to be cleared here. All right. There's something about abandonment, rejection. Maybe it's like, I rejected you, I abandoned you for this reason, or the truth about you having money issues, legal battle issues, you having low self-esteem, illnesses, low self-worth. You may be telling the person the truth about your abandonment issues, the fear of abandonment, the fear of rejection, right? There's a bunch of things with this. Oh gosh, the Empress is at the top of the deck. Some of you, you're reconciling with your divine feminine. Where you're reuniting with your divine feminine. But yeah, it could go either way. It's another 3. Either this is just one of the reunions you will have with your counterpart, or this is the final one. It depends on what lessons you are learning from this particular reunion. But a big thing here is integrity, righteousness, and truth with this. If neither of you can speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth, then you guys aren't ready yet. But there is somebody here, you are ready for this because you are fully embodying your divine feminine power, whether you are male or female, because we all have divine feminine within us, right? Feminine energies. There's something about you've done some tremendous healing. I talked about that. Celebrating how much healing you have done. You have the ultimate power here. You no longer have any reservations about who you are. You love yourself for who you are. You do not seek validation outside of yourself anymore. You love yourself wholly, fully, justly. You are very abundant. You've improved your healing greatly, because we did see with that 5 of Pentacles, there was something about illnesses or, issues there, health related. You've really turned the corner here, Pisces. You did something about this. You realized that you had the ability to change your life and to become this Empress again, whether you're male or female. And I'm also getting that your divine feminine was the one who was a catalyst for helping you to get to this state. You no longer have low self-worth. You know you're deserving of love. You're full of the divine love of God. You're very abundant. You're attracting all these beautiful things into your life now because you changed your inner you. You started to see who you really were and that you were a child of God and that you could be this individual who could attract all these beautiful things in your life. You also start to see yourself differently, thinking, I am good looking, I am intelligent, I am gifted, I am this, I am that. You stopped having other people try to tell you who you were, who you weren't, who you couldn't be. You loved yourself first, and it changed your whole world. It's like when I talk about you did something about this, you see how we looked at the 5 of Pentacles? There's this Dream Theater song called This Is the Life. And I only know this because my counterpart probably doesn't know. But a long time ago when we met, I used to see what he was listening to. And I saw he was repeating this one song, this one album by Dream Theater. I forgot the title. Something about a disastrous something. I don't know. But I do remember the songs in it. And one of them was called This Is the Life. And this person, the song talks about being in this 5 of Pentacles energy. Low self-worth, pity party. I'm not worth anything. People despise me. People say that I disappoint them. People say all this like very, very harsh things. Things that put you down. And people just put you down and down and down and down all the way until like you were underneath the dirt, Pisces. You felt like shit pretty much. And you thought, this is it. This is a life, right? I wish I was somebody else, right? With this Five of Pentacles, you could be, it's woe is me. I'm a victim. You know, this is a shitty life, whatever. And you just go around not asking for help, not doing anything about it, right? These people are not doing anything about the predicament. And you thought, okay, well, this is it. And you were kind of wishing you were somebody else because that's what the song talks about. And I remember looking at that and I said, oh my goodness, is he in a worse place than I think he is? And then later on in life, over the years past, I really, really understood where he really was at that time that I met him. He was here. And I couldn't do anything to help him. I tried. But in a sense, I had low self-worth too. I wasn't in my Empress energy. So how was I going to expect him to be here too? That's when I started to realize what I needed to do. That I needed to stop having low self-worth and to change things around for me. That I could have this abundant, vibrant life. I needed to shine my light. You see how vibrant she is here in this picture? Look at all the light behind her. She came into her feminine power and everything shifted. So then when that happens with the feminine, the masculine ends up reflecting that too. But that one song made me realize that he didn't think he could do anything about his life. That all he had to do was get the help that he needed and to swallow his pride and say, you know what? I could change my life. People who put me down, people who say negative things to me, because this is like saying negative things to yourself, okay? But apparently you, Pisces, overcame that. Some of you. Others of you, you're still working towards that. And you said, no, I'm not going to be this anymore. You saw the truth of the situation. You started to realize you kept repeating the same karmic patterns. You kept getting hit with karma after karma after karma, a karmic event over and over and over again because you weren't doing anything about this state until you finally woke up and said, oh my God, I need to be the one to change. And 5 is about changes. I don't know why my cat, she's never really this vocal. That's very interesting. Maybe she's agreeing. But some of you realize I need to change. That's what that song by Dream Theater talks about. This is the life. Stop wishing you're somebody else. You can be this person, but you got to do the hard work to get here. And some of you have done that. And for others of you, your divine feminine was the one who showed you how to get here. And that's really significant. And maybe because of that, you realize that this is like, okay, see with the hard work right there, 8 of Pentacles, self-mastery, doing the inner work and the shadow work to get to here. All right. Magician, realizing that you have everything that you need to create the life that you want. Oh my God. If you don't know that song, go look it up. It's called This Is a Life by Dream Theater. That's what that song talks about. If you want your life to change, you need to do it. You have everything that you need. God didn't tell you that you were supposed to live a miserable life. He doesn't do that. He wants us to get to see that. He wants us to see the power within ourselves, that we are the alchemist. We are the magician. Our thoughts create reality. If you want to live a life like this and like poverty, but this is spiritual poverty, that's on you, Pisces, not anybody else. And nobody can tell you any different. If people want to put you down and you allow it, that's on you. There's no victimhood here, period. So it looks like your person got you to see the truth about yourself. That you needed to do something about your life. And you didn't get And I know that one song by Dream Theater, along with the other songs, there's a song in that album called Far From Heaven too. It was like, I felt like my person just didn't know which way to go. They didn't think that that was possible, but all things are possible through God. And that your life completely changes when you change. You got to be the change you wish to see. And God never abandons anyone. He never forsakes anyone. When we are in this, we think that until we start to realize that we put ourselves in this situation, that we allowed ourselves to be victims. We gave our power away to the point we had nothing. We were stripped of everything, including our integrity. That is not a way to live, period. So now it looks like somebody here is realizing what this person has done for them, what their divine feminine has done for them, and they're going to do the right thing, tell them the truth about everything that went on in their life. There could be drinking here, gambling, money issues, like feeling so down and out, depression. There's a lot of stuff, okay? And this person's, whether it's you or them, Pisces, you're going to come forward with the truth and be like, you know what? I'm going to go do the right thing. I'm going to reconcile with my person. And it doesn't have to be your counterpart, okay? It could be anybody who's influenced you to change, who's been a catalyst for your change, all right? And now you or your person, you're going to do the right thing. Think, you know what? I need to call somebody up. I need to communicate. I need to go tell them, hey, you know what? Let's meet up. It's been too long. There's something about 3 years. This is crazy. I was not expecting this. There's something with Libra. There's a Libra influence in this. I'm getting a Libra who's already passed on. If you've got a Libra, a family member, sibling maybe, who's passed on, your person was also part of your transformation. It's like if this is not going to resonate with everybody, if you had somebody who was a Libra who's passed on, whether it's a sibling or not, but I'm getting strong, it was a sibling, they were actually helping you to learn your karmic lessons. They were helping you to bring the two of you together. Apparently this spirit guide had a very positive, significant role in this connection. Again, that's not going to fit everybody. But they told me to look at this card again, and I got hit with the Libra energy. So there was also somebody here. Maybe your Libra person who's passed on, your brother, your sister, whoever, has been telling you to do the right thing. And come forward and speak your truth and reconcile with your person, reunite with your person. Who's to say? All right, what is the obstacle here? What obstacle is Pisces learning from this situation? Four of Pentacles. Letting go. Not holding on so tightly to things. Not holding on to the past. This is about resistant to change. Because maybe, see with that, this is the life song by Dream Theater. Your life will only change when you change. And some of you were like, nope, I'm going to stay Five of Pentacles, whatever, because everybody else fucked me over. Life should have been different. Maybe you had an issue with God because of everything that went wrong in your life. And you said, well, this is it. There's nothing else left for me to do. This is my destiny, when it really wasn't. And you sat there bitter. You sat there, you were like selfish. And you were like, you know what? No, I'm just going to do this for me. I'm not going to get any help. I'm going to be stubborn. I'm just going to go. There's something about hoarding money. I'm not going to share my wealth with the world. I'm not going to share my money with the world. I'm not going to share my heart with anybody because this person's holding onto their heart chakra. And you're like, nope. I'm going to keep to myself from now on to prevent myself from being hurt again. Again, that's not a way to live, Pisces. Some of you, this is still an issue. Others of you, you've overcome this. So take it how it fits your story. There was something about money here. There could have been gambling. You weren't being frugal with it. You were overspending, maybe on drugs, alcohol, partying too much, because I said be careful with that. All right? And you were having these financial issues, and then you tried to get all this money, and then you lost it again or something like that, or you were being very, very stingy with it. Okay? Again, that's not going to fit everybody. But you were ruled by materialism at some point. Some of you. You had this scarcity mindset. No, it's like my precious. I look at this card as my precious, right? Nope, you can't have it. You can't have it. This is mine. It's all mine. Especially when it comes to money, Pisces, it's not all yours. It's everybody's. Money is energy. And when you hoard it, when you try to just save, and you don't give to charity, and you don't give to others, and you don't do a little bit of something for yourself, again, with partying, going to have fun, don't worry about the money. Enjoy yourself, okay? If you don't utilize that money and see it as a blessing, then God's not going to give you any more of it. And that scarcity mindset, Pisces, that blocks your abundance flow. You're blessed with money or things, abundance, you give back. It's a never-ending flow of money, of abundance. It's the law of equal give and take, like Six of Pentacles energy. If it's not with the money, it's just, no, I'm just holding on to this. I'm not going to let anybody have this. Whatever this is. You got so defensive. I'm not going to let anybody get through. It's like Fort Knox here. You can't touch me. You can't get to my heart. You put walls around your heart. Look how he's clutching everything. He's got one foot on the pentacle down there. He's got one hand in the other one. He's got the foot on the other one, and he's got one clutched to his chest. He's like, you cannot have what I have. You cannot get through to me, period. I don't want to share. I'm holding on to myself. Because you were so afraid of change. You were resistant to it because you were stubborn. You were being selfish. I'm being honest here, Pisces. Some of you, you've realized this, and this is what you overcame. But some of you, this is still a challenge. You put up walls and barriers. You put up walls of steel. Again, it's like freaking Fort Knox right here. You had this guarded heart. You didn't want anyone or anything to get to you, to your money, to your energy, to whatever. And as soon as somebody started to get past those walls, which you thought were impossible, you put on a front. You got really defensive and you put up those walls and you stood. You said, nope, you are not getting to me. And then your whole demeanor changed. And you were like, you are not getting through me, period. But this was stemming from stuff that happened in your past, Pisces. Money is in everything. If you are putting up walls in your life, Pisces, how do you think God's going to get through? How do you think abundance is going to flow to you? How do you think true love is going to get to you if you're so guarded? Some of you really, really guarded your heart. You're like, nope, I'm not going to change because I don't want to be burned again. I don't want this to happen again. Nope, and nope. But that's because some of you were still stuck in the freaking Five of Pentacles energy where you were allowing yourself to be a victim. You weren't standing up for yourself. You didn't put boundaries up. You didn't put barriers. Some of you need to learn how to put boundaries up. Learn how to say no. Know when to say yes. If you want to go do something for you, Pisces, then go do it. But if people are trying to interfere with your well-being and stuff like that, and you know that that's going to be the case, you got to say, nope, I'm not dealing with this. You're going to put up your boundaries and say, okay, you know what? No. Sometimes this is good, where you're not going to allow negative energies to get to you, where you're not going to allow lower vibrational people to get to you. That's fine. But when you put up the walls of steel and you set up Fort Knox around yourself, don't expect blessings to come your way, especially if you're selfish, especially if you have scarcity mindset and you're ruled by materialism. And all you think about is money and holding on to things, and you don't share, and you don't want to give, and you don't want to be honest with people, you will live a very lonely life. God didn't intend for anyone to be lonely. So some of you need to learn when to say no, when to set boundaries, and when to stop putting up those walls because you're so resistant to change, because you're so afraid of being hurt, of somebody getting to that heart space again. When you know better when to say no to those, or to like protect your energies. People will still do unpleasant things, okay? People will still say hurtful things to you. They will try to take you off your path. But this is you saying, nope, I'm not giving up. I'm persevering. You're going to continue to be tested through life, Pisces. It's a matter of whether you're going to build up strength, true grit, resilience, or not. And if you don't have that, then you'll have this incredible amount of weakness. Nothing will get to you. And you'll still stay in that Five of Pentacles energy. So you're either going to keep going and keep persevering, and you're going to start to learn how to put up boundaries, or you're going to live a life enclosed in that Fort Knox, and then nobody's going to be able to get to you. And if you really need help, Pisces, you don't ask for it, how is anybody going to get through those walls? How is anybody going to find you? Some of you felt so overwhelmed with life, especially for some with money issues. You got caught up in the material world. I got to pay bills. I got to take care of this. I got to go to work. I got to do that. Got to do that. And it kind of killed some of you. You felt so overwhelmed, and you were like on the brink of collapse almost. This is almost the 10 of Wands. And you were like, I can't do this anymore. And look what's after that. 7 of Cups. See? Fantasy, living a life of a fantasy, illusions, addictions, obsessions with things, temptations. Okay? Listening to the outside world instead of listening to your inner gut, your intuition. You were so overwhelmed with the temptations of life, all of these possibilities. There's all these things I got to do in the world. Oh my God, I can't keep up. And you started to realize you brought yourself into that. You got caught up in the 3D world until you really realized what was really important in life. And there is a drinking problem for somebody. You got so overwhelmed with life, especially if you had money issues, or especially you didn't want anybody to come in, and you were this hermit, or you were this selfish, guarded, stubborn person, and you couldn't deal with the pressures of life. And some of you were like, you resorted to drinking or drugs or something that was unhealthy. Social media, porn, like all of it, all of it. Some of you, it's all of the above. Working too much just to make more money, and then you would lose it all. I don't know. It's tough, and I'm not trying to lecture you guys, but I feel it very strongly. Some of you are still in this. You need to let go of that type of lifestyle. Okay? And you have to stop being so guarded and so selfish for some of you. How is God going to go through there? You're thinking God left you, abandoned you, but you're blocking even God from coming in. Right? That's on you. You put up Fort Knox. You even told God, no, God, you're not even getting through to me either. So how do you expect your life to be jovial and full of happiness and contentment, satisfaction, joy, love. How do you expect to celebrate life, to have this beautiful, happy life here when you've built Fort Knox around yourself? The energies don't match. You gotta let go of the need to be so guarded all the time. And if you're being overwhelmed by the material world, then stop being a slave to the material world. Plain and simple. You may not think, well, Jess, it's not that easy. Watch. Watch what God does for you when you walk away from it. I have already done it. It was scary as all hell. It was hard, trust me. But the life that I have now is something I never thought was possible. Life was overwhelming for me too. I was afraid of not having enough. But God always provides because He is your only source and supply. What is the lesson here? Wow, this is like the 5th time I've seen the King of Wands in 24 hours. We've got Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. But the lesson here is that you need to take action. Scorpio got this at the bottom of their deck for their lesson learning. You can't control everything, Pisces. Nope, this is mine. Nope, nobody's going to get to me. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to change because I don't have to. Because I need to control my money. I need to control my life. No, you don't. You control certain things, but God has full control over it. This is not a dictatorship. This is not being authoritarian, being a tyrant. This person can get very, very temperamental when things don't go his way. But then what happens is he loses his footing. He loses his throne. He allows people to fall off his throne. He allows people to, He allows people to take him off his throne. Because he's afraid to be who he is. He's afraid to have that courage and confidence to live the life that he wants. This person has enormous spiritual strength here. This is the master of spiritual growth. This is the king of light. Someone who's always following the light, trusting the light, holding the light. He's got the Ace of Wands right there. This is him being in his power, being a leader, taking the lead in his life, understanding that if he follows his passions, if he goes after what he wants, he will get it. As long as it's for his highest good. He doesn't sit around just waiting for things to magically plop into his lap. He takes action and he does something about it. He takes matters into his own hands. He's very determined to get what his heart is desiring. And of course, this is the good stuff. What is in alignment with him? Not the 7 of Cups with the drinking and the alcohol and the porn and all that other stuff. That's not for his highest good, no. He knows that there is something better there that he really, really, really wants. Some of you could be starting your own business, being an entrepreneur, being a CEO, being a high person of authority, whatever this is. Whatever it is you're passionate about, you need to go after that, Pisces. Whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you're dreaming up, you need to do something and then let God take care of the rest to have that manifestation come to fruition, to come into the physical. But you got to release the need to control so many things and to be so guarded and defensive and be like, nope, you can't get to me because I'm like this tyrant. Nope, I'm going to dictate everything that everybody does. Or whatever, could be, could not be. Or maybe you were dealing with somebody who was a tyrant, who controlled you, and you allowed them to control you. Maybe there was more than one person there, but there could have been somebody Maybe it's a business person. Maybe you're in a relationship with somebody who's very controlling and you allow them to control your life. Take it either way. And you realize nobody has control over my life. No one. I control the way my life goes to an extent, right? The magician, your thoughts create your reality. You are the creator of your destiny. And then God takes care of the rest. So if you were in this situation or a relationship prior to with somebody who was very controlling, you started to realize, I can't not let this happen. That could very well have been, for some of you, why you have such a guarded heart, why you would get defensive when somebody would try to break through your walls, when they really weren't trying to do that to just expose you, to take control of you or whatever that is. Some of you realize that you just got so heated when somebody tried to break through your walls, but they were only there to help you. Because some of them saw right through you. And it could very well be because you were controlled by somebody else. You needed to control everything in a situation because you were afraid of what would go wrong because you were controlled. You may even have had a father or a mother who dictated everything in your life. And for those of you who tried to control your person too, you're doing the right thing and reconciling with them. A true King of Wands, especially if they're going to invite someone out on a date or do something, they're going to take the lead. They're going to set it up. They're going to pick the place. They're going to have everything planned. This is an excellent planner right here. He makes things happen. And whoever this is for, you are going to make this happen because you know it's not, the ball's in your court, I'm hearing. You're going to be the one to initiate this date. You're going to set it up. You're going to plan it. Because you have this thing that you want to prove to this person that you're being very serious. A true King of Wands does not fuck around. If he wants to reconcile with this person, if he wants to meet up with them, to see him again, to hang out with them, he's gonna have to do it this time. He's gonna have to reach out. He's gonna have to take action, man up, woman up, whatever, and make it happen. It's not gonna fall in his lap. If he's been trying to manifest this date, this event, this get together, he needs to take that one step and actually do something. It's time to take action, Pisces. Whether it's reconciling with your person or you working on your healing and letting go of this material mindset. Or being too frugal, afraid to enjoy life. Go have fun, Pisces. 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You can't wait any longer. You've been sitting here contemplating this, planning this. You've been working very hard on this event, on setting up this date. You've also been working hard on yourself to be this man of power, of success. Maybe you are a successful business person. The King of Wands can also be very wealthy. This is a man of power, CEO, entrepreneur, okay? This also talks about unexpected money, but this is a very wealthy person. It can be a very wealthy person. So maybe some of you, and this is the millionaire card, you might be a millionaire or something, you came into a lot of money or something like that. But it could also be that thank you. The King of Wands is an investor, a very savvy, very intelligent investor. Okay. This person also has very good morals. So there could be you or somebody else, Pisces, you made some very smart investments, not only in your personal growth, but in businesses or in your business, or maybe you want to invest in somebody's business, which is why you might want to meet up with this person. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Or it could be you've worked very hard on your personal growth to muster up the courage and the confidence to take the lead, to plan this, to take action. Because before you couldn't. Oh my God. Because before you had the money problem, the scarcity mindset. You were resistant to change. You didn't want anybody to get through to you. You wanted to control everything. Now you're like, I can't do that. I can't live a life like that anymore. You got over this whole hump about waiting for things to magically fall in your lap. Okay? You thought long and hard as to why your life wasn't really changing, and some of you realize, oh, it's because I'm controlling everything. It's because I want to do everything my way or the highway. Oh. I'm resistant to change. I don't want to change. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And look how karma hit you, right? You got bogged down with life. You were just like, before you might have been, you weren't growing. You weren't evolving. We're here to learn, grow, and evolve, guys. That's why we're here. Some of you were making poor return of investments. You're making a poor return on the investments. You were investing your money, time, and energy, again, on the wrong things. Like I said, gambling, drinking, everything else. Partying too much, hanging out too much with people, just going out to bars or something like that, going out to clubs, whatever. You were trying to really avoid the true situation about like letting go of this material life. When you realize you could have had this abundance, you could have had all this money or whatever, when you go win about it the right way and you focused on your healing, you just let go of this need to control, you let go of the materialistic world, you were able to plant the right seeds this time and be patient for them to grow so that you could reap your harvest. You reap what you sow, Pisces. So before you were sowing seeds that grew weeds, and everything around you just wasn't pleasant, was it? And now you realize that you had to start planting the right seeds. So whatever you put into the universe, you got back. And whatever negative things you were putting into the universe, you got back your karma. But now that you've invested a lot in your personal growth, your spiritual growth, you are this powerful King of Wands. You see things a lot more clearly now. You saw the bigger picture as to what it was the hell you were doing. Just like that. This is a life song by Dream Theater. You said, oh my God, I need to be the one to take action if I want to do something about my life. I can't just sit here waiting for magical things to happen. You can't just sit around and wait, Pisces. And whatever you plant, whatever you work on, whatever you do, it takes time. Good things take time. You had to remember to keep going, to persevere, to not give up. Patience is a virtue. For others of you, you need to be patient. This is all about divine timing. Some of you are going to be reaping your rewards. You completed a big job with regards to your personal growth. I'll turn the light on in a minute. And you start to really see, look at the bigger picture as to what was really important in life. And it wasn't just about money. And or maybe you did come into a lot of wealth, or you made those smart investments with regards to your money, or you built up that business that is now very successful. This is a very successful businessman, businesswoman. And you said to yourself, wait a minute. I now have this wealth. I now have this money. I still don't feel 3 of Cups. I still don't feel fully fulfilled. I still don't feel very happy, joyous, and content. I have nobody to share this with. I have nobody to celebrate my successes with, to celebrate my life with. It's like my freaking Lamborghini story that I talked about. And I just heard from my parents, because they were there just this past weekend, that the Lamborghini guy is no longer there. He died alone. Nobody knows where his money went. I'm kind of hoping that that guy realized hopefully he gave it to charities or something. He had nobody to pass it down to. If you haven't heard my Lamborghini story, it's that older man who made a lot of investments, and he was married to the love of his life, and he had 2 sons. He got so greedy. He was like, this is my money, whatever. He was very selfish with it. He wanted more and more and more, but he was a very brilliant investor. This guy had millions in the bank, okay? Had this awesome condo on the beach on Singer Island, would drive around this badass Lamborghini with all these LED lights. People would take pictures with him and everything. My parents like, he's not there anymore. And they were saying he passed. He died alone with millions in the bank. And the day that I was there 6 years ago or something like that with my son and with my parents, we heard his story. It was a very sad story. He lost the love of his life. His kids stopped talking to him. They're like, whatever, Dad, you can have this money. If you're going to be this selfish, you're not going to care about the rest of us. You're going to be, no, I need to make more money. I need to make more money. We're gone. He lost friends too. He was alone. And then he had all these women coming to him at the bar after he would take pictures with tourists with the Lamborghini. And you can tell, and I'm not judging the women, and I'm not judging him either, but they were just trying to kind of like seduce him in a sense, because they knew he had that money. But those women had low self-worth, so they thought, oh, let me try to get this guy so I could have all this money. That's not how it works. And he knew it. He knew it. He's like, I don't want to be with someone who only wants me for my money. So some of you either are going to realize this later in life, or you're realizing this now, that there is more to life than material things, that you coming into all this wealth was to share it with the rest of the world, your soul tribe, with the community. Build some sort of community with the wealth that you have built, because you are here to help the greater good of humanity. For those who are blessed with this type of wealth right here, especially if you're a millionaire or you become one, be careful if you get stingy with it, because you're going to have a rude awakening and God will take it right back. That's how it works. Wow, look at how that light's coming through. This is very interesting. And some of you are really like, there's more to life than just being successful and having all this money. You realize that it didn't bring you the 3 of Cups energy. It didn't really bring you happiness that you thought it would, Pisces. So you said, you know what? I'm not getting stuck in that social construct about needing to be successful and having all this money. You can still have this money, but now you're going to do something better with it. You're no longer just going to live this life sitting in this pool of money or making all these great investments or whatever this is. Because you're saying to yourself, I have no one to share it with. I have no one to celebrate my successes with. Just like that Lamborghini guy. And he died alone with all that money in the bank. Again, nobody knows what happened to it. But this is your chance to walk away from that. You know that there's something better, Pisces. Because for some of you, what's missing is your Empress, or the love of your life, or what's missing is your soul tribe. People who genuinely like you for who you are, not because of the money that you make, not because of your status, not because of the success that you have in life. It's for who you are. And you're like, you know what? I got to move away from this. Let me go turn on the light. I thought this is what I wanted in life. And you're realizing, nope. Where's Archangel Michael? You're realizing, nope, this is not the life that I really wanted. I got to go find my 10 of Cups. I want a happy family. I want a blissful life with somebody I want to share this life with. That's what's really important. Walking away from the Seven of Cups, right? The Seven of Cups comes before the Eight. Materialism. Living in a fantasy world. This could also be changing careers. Maybe with the money you've made or the money you've invested in, you're going to be utilizing it for something else. Could even be moving, relocating, changing things around. You could actually, the King of Wands could very well be heading towards the Empress to reconcile or to invite them somewhere. Okay? There's communication right there. Text, phone call, email, some form of communication is coming in, or you're going to be communicating, Pisces. You're taking the lead. You're taking action because you know you need to communicate your truth. You know it's time for you to speak up with honesty and integrity. You can't hide the truth anymore, Pisces. Others of you, this is about investing in your personal growth to become the successful King of Wands. But the King of Wands isn't just successful financially. He has so much spiritual strength that nobody can take him down, ever. And some of you, you're going to be learning how to do this, doing some research, taking classes, reading books. It could even be studying, researching on how to become a CEO or entrepreneur, how to invest your money better, or invest in yourself better to become this King of Wands. Take it how it resonates. So there's a lot of messages with this Page of Swords. The King of Wands now has the courage to go forth and conquer and has the courage to communicate, to send that text, to send that call. He's got to take action. He has to make things happen. This reconciliation, this date's not going to happen if he doesn't say something, he doesn't initiate the contact. Okay? He knows he's been waiting too long. And somebody's telling him, whether it's the Libra or the Spirit or somebody who's telling him it's time for you to communicate, Pisces. If it's not communication, Pisces, this is time for you to take action in your life and start investing in you. Not in all that other bullshit that you've been doing. And I'm not trying to be mean here because you know I'm not. I'm a person who has tough love here, but that's because I'm very serious about your well-being. Because you guys have so much potential. All right? It's time to make things happen, Pisces. All right, let's see what the guidance is. What is the guidance for Pisces? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Oh, I love this. Archangel Raphael. Ah, dagnabbit. Come on, Spirit. Please, 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 please. Please. It says, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. There, you can see it, at least from afar. Look, take the lead. Pisces, leadership. Set your goals. Telling you, man, you guys got this King of Wands energy within you. You better use it to your advantage. Alrighty. Archangel Raphael. This is also following your passions, what you really, really want to do. So Archangel Raphael says, maybe you already work with Archangel Raphael or you're supposed to start working with him. He is one of God's holy angels whose role is to minister to God and his people. Raphael, which means God heals, bestows divine healing and miracles to people and animals upon the earth. For those of you who want to become healers, doctors, and care workers, it's comforting to know that you have an almighty angel ready and waiting to be of service. Summon Raphael to your side if you are in need of healing and support. He encourages you to surrender negative thoughts and replace them with forgiveness and love, as this will encourage your recovery and honor you with inner peace. I feel love and healing and surrender negative thoughts. Maybe some of you want a healing business, or you have a wellness business or something like that. I don't know. That's for somebody specific. But again, taking action, doing the healing. Your life will be better, happier. You'll have more fun if you do something about it. Stop being stubborn. Stop being selfish. You have to do something if you want to change your life, Pisces. All right, let's look at leadership. Set your goals. You can master yourself with assertiveness and self-discipline. Take a leading role in the situation, knowing that mind over heart is sometimes necessary when group decisions need to be made. Define your structure, set your boundaries, see and focus your attention on achieving your group goals. Stick to your plan and see it through to the end. Your strength of purpose helps to overcome obstacles and achieve the impossible. Expect an opportunity or job promotion with extra responsibilities. This may require letting go of unhealthy choices. See, you gotta let go of something. I talked about letting go of the material world, that scarcity mindset, the drinking, the drugs, the alcohol, the just casual dating, just having random sex with people. I don't know, whatever. You know what you're doing, Pisces, that is not healthy, and I do not judge. We all go through some shit. I've done some stupid shit, okay? But I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't have gone through that, if I wouldn't have made those mistakes. Leadership. Let go of what doesn't serve you. You're going to make fair and just decisions. You are a good leader. Fair and just with the justice card. Do the right thing, Pisces. Look what's underneath here. Children. Know that your children are protected. This is not going to work for everybody. Fit for everybody. But if you're concerned about your kids or a kid, if you have one, especially if there's something about reconciling with somebody, your counterpart, someone, getting back into their good graces. This could even be marriage or engagement for some of you, okay? Know that your children are protected, especially if you're reconciling with your counterpart and you've been planning on marrying them or something, or you want to get engaged, okay? It's your counterpart. There's no reason to be afraid of your children. Now, I'm also hearing that your person may also have a child. Maybe both of you have children. You're concerned about their child. Why does she look like she's crooked? Oh, it's this. You're concerned about your child. If God is bringing you two together, Pisces, if you have a God-ordained bond, your kids or your kid, they're going to be fine. God knows what's going on. They're going to be protected. God wouldn't bring bring you guys back together if your kids weren't going to be well off, if they weren't going to be protected. That makes no sense. What's the wellness message for Pisces? I feel like my son is here, but my son's still not here physically. This is strange. I don't know if my son's spirit is coming into this reading. Huh. I've never felt that before. I'm going to have to talk to him after this. He's actually been having the same visions I've been having, and that's been the craziest thing. Wow. Forgiveness. Discover freedom in the forgiveness of others. Guys, forgiveness is the gateway to having everything. It is. Without this, you got a guarded heart and stuff. I said nothing can pass through there. Blessings, abundance, money, whatever it is you're desiring, you're trying to manifest, you're blocking it all out. That's on you. And for some of you, this is a big issue, or it was. There may be somebody here where either you or your person, you're asking You want to reconcile and you want to ask for forgiveness. Because I did say there was somebody being selfish here, someone who wanted to control of everything. What I'm also getting is that if you have been in contact or you have gone on dates or you have gone to events or something with your person or a friend or something, you didn't allow them to choose what you did. You didn't give them any leeway, or even if they chose something, you changed it up. Nope, we have to go here. Nope, we have to do this. Nope, it can only move for this long. Oh, no, I gotta go, or whatever, this. You were dictating everything, and you weren't allowing this person to have any say in this event, in this date, in this get-together. That's not really a pleasant thing to do. So whoever that's for, maybe you're going to be asking this person, that's why you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to plan stuff, but I'm going to allow the person now to suggest other things. Or maybe you do the initial planning of this date or whatever this invitation is. And then you tell them, what do you want to do next? What would you like to do now? Or something like that, instead of controlling every little thing. I don't know why I said that, but that's what I'm getting. You may also be asking forgiveness for this person. I'm sorry that I tried to do all this stuff. I'm sorry I was selfish, that I was guarded, that I was, I didn't want change. I wanted everything the same way, but then you realize that that wasn't the way to live. Bottom of the deck is gratitude. Set your heart on fire as you appreciate what you already have. Be grateful for what you have, not what you don't have, Pisces. When you have more gratitude for things, especially the little things like your health, your running water, the fact that you can watch this reading on your phone or whatever device you're using, that you woke up today. If you can't even be grateful for that, how do you expect God to give you your blessings, your heart's desires, if you're not even grateful for the little things that God gives you? It makes no sense. It's like if I kept giving my son a toy, right? And he would destroy it and he wouldn't take care of it. Mom, I want another one. Then you give him another one. And then he doesn't take care of it. He destroys it. He's not grateful. He doesn't even say thank you. Obliterates the toy. Mom, I need a new toy. Do you see what I'm getting with that? Thank God my son wasn't like that. I taught him how to be grateful for what he has. And I still teach him this. Because sometimes he goes a little bit backwards and I have to remind him to look at what he has, not what he doesn't have. Or what he's experienced, the good things in his life instead of the bad things. So it's like, if you gave your kid that toy, are you really going to buy them another one? That's why I say, do you think God is really going to give you more happiness, more vitality, more abundance? No. Not at all. Maybe this is about the King of Wands being grateful for having the Empress in his life. And showing the Empress, you know what? I see it now. I was afraid of letting go. I was afraid of change. I didn't want to share. So maybe this King of Wands is now being grateful for what they have, and possibly being grateful for their person. Look at the top. It's masculine energy. Confidently assert your personal power. Right there with the King of Wands. You are way more powerful than you think you are, Pisces. Movement. It's time to move. Gentle movement removes old stagnant energy. Divine being. You're an amazing, perfect divine being. Take reflection of that and be present for some time. See? You are a divine being all along. That's actually in the This Is the Life song. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. Hold on. My guys are having me look it up here because they want me to read something. One of the verses is, have you ever wished that you were someone else, traded places in your mind? It's only a waste of time. And then the chorus says, some of us choose to live gracefully. Some can get caught in the maze. and lose their way home. This is the life we belong to, our gift divine. So the divine's trying to get you to realize either you get yourself out of the maze through my help, or you stay in the maze, or you live a life of grace and gratitude. What is it going to be, Pisces? Some of you have realized this. Others of you are still trying to go through that maze. And God is the one who's going to get you through that. God did not abandon you, Pisces, nor did he forsake you. He never does that. He was trying to get you to realize that you had that power to tap into your masculine energy, where you're male or female, and do something about your life. Taking action and taking the lead. Setting your goals and achieving them. Let's see what the new moon in Cancer is bringing you. The energy is gaining momentum. The waxing moon. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Bottom of the deck is the end of a tough cycle approaches. The full moon in Capricorn. All right, let's look at waxing moon. Wax on, wax off. Now I want to watch The Karate Kid. It's a great summer movie anyway. All right. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. I know I'm headed in the right direction. This situation is full of potential. Your dream can come true. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to give it? Review your goals and ensure you're still committed. Keep moving forwards. The waxing cycle is the period of the lunar cycle from new moon to full moon, and during this time, the moon appears to be slightly bigger and rounder every night. This is a very empowered and empowering time, and this is a very promising card. It suggests now is the time to make plans and to act on them, no matter when you pull the card. What was I saying? The King of Wands has got to take the action. Somebody doesn't believe me. It's a very promising card. It suggests now is the time to make plans and to act on them. This King of Wands has been planning something for a while. A long while, putting a lot of hard work into some sort of plan. Could very well be the date or the event or whatever this is, or the healing, or wanting to build the business, whatever you've been planning, Pisces, it's time to act on whatever you've been planning. This is an excellent time to do it. Could very well be with the energies of the new moon in Cancer. Okay? All right. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity, so this is the time to move forwards. That's twice, Pisces. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way, and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. You need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Aquarius is a sign of invention, modern advances in technology, and humanity. Its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific even, and relatively emotionally detached. Many people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is the water bearer. It's actually air. But when you draw this card, dropping convention works well with this energy, okay? This is the time to move forwards. This is the life. Either you take action on doing something about something, or you don't. Full moon in Capricorn. I turned right to it. Look at that. How hard are you willing to work for what you want, Pisces? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card could also ask you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Release control and trust the universe. A professional project may be ending now. Admit if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and private lives. It's time to stop fearing the worst. The full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy and will more than likely come up when you're asking a professional question. If your question is about another matter, it will serve as a much-needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation. And this applies no matter when you draw the card. Making a plan is a far better use of your time. See, you've been working hard on a plan, some of you. It's the end of that tough cycle. It's like, move forwards. The energy is gaining momentum. This is a very promising time for you with whatever this is, Pisces. You always have the universe on your side. Always. I don't even know where else to put these cards. All right, let me put this down here. Okay. Lastly, we're going to look at your love and relationships. What's going on with love and relationships for Pisces? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. It flipped upright, right in the middle of the freaking deck. Back together. Reunited. Good chance of getting back together. Are back together. Things flowing well again. See, I was talking about going out for drinks. We're going out for coffee. Me, I don't like coffee, period. I'd rather go out for tea or something else. Either way, it's irrelevant. But I don't like coffee, in case anybody wanted to know. So, look, reunion. Right there, Pisces. It's a good chance of getting back together. Okay? Things are going to flow well again when you reunite with this person, when you reconcile with this person. If you're wondering about forgiveness, you've already been forgiving, is what I'm being told. If somebody can't forgive you for something that you've done, they're not a true divine anything. Like, they're not embodying that. I should correct that. They're not really a divine feminine, divine masculine if they can't forgive. Okay, they're still distorted. But there's the Three of Cups right there. Okay? If you're doubting about reconciling with whoever this is, again, it could be a friend, a family member, things are going to flow well. Things are going to flow well again. All right? This reunion, this reconciliation will work out well. But again, for somebody here, there's another group where it will start to flow well, but either you're going to learn another karmic lesson or you won't. It depends on your journey. Personality traits: funny, great personality, compatible, resonance, connection, sunny and light interaction. See, this reunion is you're gonna have a lot of fun. This person has a great personality. You guys are compatible, which is why the chances you getting back together are very, very good. Very, very good. Maybe you're going to go out somewhere sunny. This is, again, the energy of the Three of Cups. Light-hearted interactions. Vibrant. Having fun. Connecting again. But this time, for some of you, on an even greater level. Okay? Holy cannoli. This is the top of the deck. What was I saying? The guarded heart. Lingering trust issues. I wish it would focus. Come on. Come on, guys. I don't think it'll do it. Thank you, Jesus. Lingering trust issues, fear from past hurts. Love can't get through that wall. Forgive and let go. I was talking about this for a lot of the reading. Forgiveness is right here, right there. Some of you have let this go. You're no longer guarded. Others of you, you still have trust issues. You're still not allowing love to get through. How do you expect anything beautiful to get to you when you live inside Fort Knox? Okay? There it is, Pisces. I hope this reading helped you. It's a really cool reading. I really, really like this reading. So if I had, no, I don't think I mentioned it before. I am offering a 14-day free trial on my Capella memberships. If you want to check those out, there's a link in the description box below to take you to my membership page, the lower tiers. I'm offering 14-day trials. You can try out any one of those memberships because each one has different benefits. You can cancel at any time, right before the 14 days are up. If you don't need it anymore or if you think it's not for you, go ahead and cancel. But if you would like to keep getting my additional daily guidance or have access to my guided meditations at any time that you want, or readings on what needs healing for the month or what's blocking you for the month, or depending on the tier, there's another tier that you get 2 readings a month with regards to what is going on and your dynamic with your person, the energies of you, your person, and the energy of the union, the energy of the connection. There's that. So if you feel like you would like to try out one of my Capella memberships or maybe try all of them, well, if you choose the higher tier, I think it's the Neutron Star one, you get more of the readings there, okay, and special accesses to things. So you could try that out for free for 14 days to see what benefit you can get out of those. There's a lot of value in the work that I do with my extra content that I do not put here on YouTube. The videos that I do for my Capella memberships, they're supposed to supplement these readings to help guide you more towards getting into union with self and to do your healing, to see what is keeping you from your abundance and what is blocking union with your person. Whatever it is that you're trying to seek guidance on, you will get it there, okay? Especially with what's coming down the pike, guys. A lot of us are going to go through, the world is going to go through some crazy ass shifts. If you are not spiritually strong like this King of Wands, by then you're going to have a rude awakening and it's going to be very, very challenging for you to live on this planet. You're going to think you're going to be living on hell when you really aren't. That's how crazy it's going to get. Okay, and I'm not exaggerating. You can go look up other people talking about it, but now that Neptune is retrograded, Jupiter has retrograded, we have Pluto retrograde, Saturn retrograde, all the other planets are retrograde. It's going to cause some intense personal shifts, and if you're not prepared for them, and you're not doing the work, and you're not getting the guidance needed, then it's going to be very challenging for you to overcome. Again, I'm not a Debbie Downer. I'm just very passionate, very serious about my mission work. So that's why I'm giving a 14-day free trial for my Capella memberships for you guys to try out, to see if you feel drawn to those words like, oh, I need that extra help, especially with the daily guidance, okay? Even just that alone could really work some wonders. Remember, investments. Some of you are making poor investments. You're putting money towards things that have nothing to do with your spiritual growth, that have nothing to do with your personal development. Now's the time to start investing in that. All right? You will get your rewards when you invest in yourself first. So, instead of buying all that alcohol, Pisces, maybe it would behoove you to use that money and try out a Capella membership and then keep it to help you with your personal development and your spiritual growth. Okay? All right. Again, it's in the description box, a link to that. Go to capellawellness.com. Check out the Capella memberships link. You will get a link to my free mobile app. You do have to sign up for my mobile app, my website, but it costs nothing. I do not bombard you with emails and I don't harass you, okay? You get to chat directly with me if you sign up for one of those memberships, okay, in that app. You don't have to do email or anything like that. I can give you boost of energy, guidance through when I talk to you if you reach out to me through the app, okay? I provide that as well. I'm not going to be charging people if I just want to give them, if they're asking me for one quick thing, and I help them, all right? You'll get a link to the mobile app, and you'll have access to that. Within that mobile app is called the Capella Cove. Those with Capella memberships have access to that specifically in the app. You can access all of my exclusive content on that app, okay? It's very convenient. So there's a bunch of other stuff there. I give other members special messages throughout the week if I'm being drawn. Like I already sent a message about Neptune being retrograde and having my members prepare for what's coming, what to avoid, what to work on, what to do. You get messages from me. You'll get heads up on other things that are coming or whatever. Okay, you guys usually are the first to know that I'm going to be going live or whatever. I'm trying to get more people on there to be part of the community, and I would like to do more lives for the members there. So either way, guys, go ahead and check it out. You have any questions about my services or about the memberships, please reach out to me. I don't bite. You guys should know that by now. I do give tough love, but I wouldn't really unconditionally love you guys if I didn't. I would not be a true light worker if I didn't do that. All right, guys. That concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.